we are live. There we go. Righty. So when last we played, you delved further into the underground catacomb-like structures beneath the bathhouse. You have, man, my throat, wandered through to an area of historical significance. However, whatever it was lost to time. You did find a few items. You found the battle axe. You found 2 rings, some jewelry, and a few other things, and some notes. After that, you guys took some time to identify them, get some information about things. Like I said, it's not a full identification. It just sort of gets you in the process of learning more about these items. About 20, 30 minutes went by. However, in this particular dungeon that you're in, waterlogged, you get the feeling that with the flooded floors, that there is more around this place than it would seem. However, you have managed to hang out in one of the corners of this dungeon, and what I need you guys to do, except for Danny Vay, is to tell me what you guys are going to do. You guys got some areas left to explore.
I think we were going to go check out the other sarcophagus.
Yep, I think that was the plan, was to go towards our good buddy Omen over there and start heading that direction now that we've identified our findings.
All right.
So, to the east.
To the east. Like before, the area is tightly cramped. Very, very old structure. And as you guys continue moving through, here, as you approach this sarcophagus, I need everyone that's here to roll me a perception test. Waiting on the thing here. Alrighty. Pretty good rolls, except for that 7 there, Felix. But that's alright, that works. Alright, as you guys are approaching, you notice that this is a oddly dry area, whereas most of the other places were either moist, the walls had water dripping down them. This here seems to be rather dry. It's a bit strange. Some of the room has collapsed. However, you do see a sarcophagus. On top of it, you see a handful of these black candles. Some of them have been burned, some of them seem new. You also notice that there is on the collapsed wall, sections you see, like it looks like someone was caught in the collapse itself. What do you guys want to do?
Move into the room.
Yep.
Okay.
Does the person in the rubble look dead or alive?
They're bones.
Oh, yep. There we go. Cool. Dead.
I think so. I would say they might be dead. Yeah, 90% sure they're dead.
Mostly
They could be undead.
Check it out, man.
nearly dead.
Dig 'em out.
Neck.
near the head, right?
Might have
Quick,
some
dig him
going.
out. Give him CPR. Chest compression. Chest compression.
Let's see here. Ploquat. As you enter the room, you do get this subtle smell of previously lit candles. The smell still sort of lingers in the air.
There was somebody here recently,
Or it's connected to
or connected to something, where
the
somebody is.
prior chamber where we found the other day,
Ah, yes.
where we blew everything up. Blew it up, you maniacs!
We totally didn't do that.
Oh no, you guys didn't light the fire and explode the gas and completely destroy that area. But hey, that's okay.
Avalanche.
But yeah, the sarcophagus seems to be made out of that old stone, similar to the one in the other waterlogged room. Except for this one has, like I said, it has a handful of these like black candles on top of it. There's some vines and things kind of come down. But yeah, as you hear, you do see the stairwell that kind of leads off to another direction. To those of you who looked through the door, this leads to the area where the sulfur and odd smell was built up.
Okay.
Guys, do we risk it to go in? Lewis, did you need to? Did your drive to find all of the things? Do you need to open the sarcophagus, or?
Yeah.
Okay.
Could someone open it for me?
I will be in here looking in this room over here at the
Okay.
see if it's structurally sound enough for us to try and proceed, or if we want to
Okay.
back out.
The explosion that was here the last time was basically just a fire blast. It wasn't like this huge, massive explosion. It was just
Okay.
the sudden ignition of all the flammable gas that was in the air.
Okay.
I will help open up the sarcophagus.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
I'll just go in and keep an eye out.
Okay.
If I die, I'm haunting you.
Ghost
Perfect.
Tortle? That'd be weird.
Yes.
It's a ghost turtle. Alright. Go ahead and roll me a strength check. Or athletics if you want Ploquat. A natural 20 for a 27.
Wow.
Holy moly's.
Nice.
Way to kick it off. Alright, so you see, those of you in the room see Ploquat kind of go over. She kind of squats down a little bit. You see her get a grip on the... I wonder if that'll work. Ooh, nice.
Yeah, I learned there's a number of things that work in my game yesterday.
Yeah. They recently added a lot, too. Alright, so, Ploquat,
Nice.
you just sort of get down in there, and you all hear this, like something just breaking, as the turtle just, like, you just see her muscles bulge, and just, like she just breaks whatever locking mechanism was on this thing. You see the candles on the top topple over and fall, those that haven't been like glued on with the wax build up on the top. So they're just going to roll off, hit the floor. Alright, as the sarcophagus is opened, I need, well, actually, just Ploquat and Omen. Nope, Omen's just out of range. So, Ploquat, I need you to roll me a Constitution saving throw, please.
Wait. Wow.
20. Nice. As you crack open the sarcophagus, a sudden burst of foul-smelling air just wafts out, and you get a good whiff, and you kind of like, you almost hurl, but you managed to choke it down. But inside, you actually see a partially decomposed corpse.
Fantastic.
The eyes open. Roll initiative, everybody.
Oh goodness.
Yeah.
Don't forget you have.
Yep, Gary, you got.
Here, let me use that an advantage.
Good God, Dustin.
That's not even with my +5.
I'm aware.
It's 29 for me.
All right. Oh, I gotta roll this thing. Do. All right. So here's what happens. The eyes open. The body starts to expand. Like you can hear it like something's going on. Let's see here. Dustin, you have a 24. And
29.
29, sorry. I just see the numbers, so
Yep. Absolutely ridiculous.
you know that feeling you get when you open a door somewhere and you just get that feeling of I should not be anywhere near this location?
Yep.
Like you're not even looking and you hear that like something's gonna happen. What are you gonna do?
Where the hell am I?
You are right here.
Where is the sarcophagus?
Right here.
Shit. Oh, okay. I went a little too far. Yeah. Ready in action. For attack.
Okay. You are readying an action to attack. Perfect. Let's see here. Who's next? Wow. No one is next other than the creature. Okay.
Oh,
The the corpse doesn't really move. It just starts to expand and expand and expand. And then it bursts.
Oh.
Yummy.
Everyone
Ew.
inside that room. 1,
Yep.
2, 3, 4. You all need to roll a dexterity saving throw, please.
Woo!
Yes.
I think I'll use my ancient knowledge and add 5 to mine.
Okay.
So how badly should I is this roll? Should I use my 1 hero point?
How many hit points you got?
34.
You might be fine.
Ooh, it's like a fireball.
I guess I'm just gonna take it.
All right.
I'll be
As
fine.
a one, oh jeez. Okay. Omen, you
I
see
hope
like
that was a low roll.
outside, or from your perspective, you see this like bloated belly just kind of come out of the sarcophagus, and then just explode. You instantly duck down below the level of the bottom section of the sarcophagus, and you can kind of feel this rush of air above you.
Nice.
Let's see here. Dustin, you as well. Like, you come up there, you look, you see what's happening, you see the distended belly, just this horrible, gross, outy belly button, and then the whole thing just rips open and explodes.
Nope.
And you and Omen both, like, dive at the same time to avoid whatever is going to happen.
Just you hid behind me. I see how it is.
Yeah, pretty much.
Of course.
Uh,
You're our tank.
You're supposed to take all the damage. Ploquat and Temple, you two get sprayed with this gore and ichor. It's just this, like it starts to kind of rain down, but you guys took the full brunt of the explosion of this thing. You guys take 12 damage, necrotic damage.
Thank you.
Even with the 19,
19.
I used the ancient knowledge ability to
Oh,
add
you
5 to
did.
mine.
All right.
Save.
Sorry, I must not have heard that. Ancient
Alright.
knowledge. All right, so we'll cut back a little bit here. You, Temple, you look down and you're like, this person this is not normal for a sarcophagus. Normally there's bones. This is like wet, gooey. This is probably someone fresh. They probably only been here for like, I don't know, a week maybe. And you instantly recognize that, and you bent down to kind of read what's on the side of the sarcophagus. So like you kind of lean over and you hear this boom, and you're like, oh, lucky me, I suppose. But the scribbling writing on the side of the sarcophagus is just long worn away, and you can't really tell what's there. But using your ancient knowledge, you managed to avoid the 12 necrotic damage. Ploquat, however, just took a face full of it.
I did. I'm new to this whole adventuring thing. I've never had to deal with exploding corpses.
You're new to a lot of this stuff. Felix, you do hear that noise behind you.
and then you hear a turtle retching afterwards.
Yeah, then the massive turtle just evacuating their bowels. It's a horrible moment. However,
Try living it.
Temple, since you're right there and you just managed to barely avoid the explosion corpse, as you kind of stand back up to see what was going on, I need you to roll a perception check with advantage.
Yep.
24, alright. As you
Nice.
are standing back up from that crouched position to check the front of the sarcophagus, you manage to just glance at the inner lid of the sarcophagus, and you notice that they were scratching at the surface. This person was put in here alive.
Ouch. Painful.
However, there is nothing else in the sarcophagus.
Okay.
Whatever was in
Buried
there was
alive.
probably cleared out a long time ago, and then they used it to just bury people alive.
Yep. Alright, cool.
Felix, as you are looking down this long sort of corridor, you do see that there is a slight outcropping here that goes into like another tunnel.
Excellent.
But it looks like the beams that are holding up the ceiling, they're a bit singed, and some of them still have a little bit of like charcoal burning going on, but they seem to be just fine.
Okay. So we want to be a little careful on how we tread in here, but why don't we proceed?
All
See
right.
what we see.
Ploquat. Yeah, you kind of retch a bit, and yeah, what's the rest of the group gonna do? Gonna catch up with Felix?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll go join him.
All right, Felix. As you look through this doorway, there used to be a door. You can kind of see where the hinges used to be, but that is all just bent and mangled, and you can see across the hallway from you a just burnt, busted, broken wooden door. Whatever explosion happened just blew this thing off its hinges and just tossed it against the wall.
Wait. Makes checking for traps easier, I guess.
True. All right. However, you do start to smell the slight hint of like sulfur or whatever chemical it was that was in here. It's just slowly building up. So it's there must be maybe a leak somewhere. You're not quite sure, but you do have a slight smell of it.
I'm gonna call to everybody, let them know douse torches. I think everybody should be on night vision at this point still.
Shavia, as you are kind of moseying in that direction, a bit further in, you see where the tunnel itself sort of just kind of turns and just sort of an S shape. Um, but as you can look, you can see that there's these burnt, mangled corpses, just a couple of them, over in this corner. And just beyond them, you can see where either a collapse happened, or just like there's bricks and things laying in the way. But the tunnel stops and it doesn't continue.
Alright, I'm gonna turn around and come back. It's like a dead end.
Well, we check down in here, see if there's anything. How far this room goes.
Yeah.
All right. This room here didn't have as much of the fireball bursting through it. This one here it seems to be in relatively decent condition. However, there's tapestries along the walls that have long eroded, basically just threads. You can kind of see a couple things, but other than that, it's just basically just tattered threads. Carrie, Cloakwatch, and Omen, are you guys going to keep up?
Yeah, once I'm done horror.
Yeah, it was just a quick
Hurling.
thing. Yeah.
Just rinse off in the sludge water.
My brain was trying to say hortle the turtle, so you know.
Hortle the Tortle. Okay.
I'm struggling. Kevin, please
Yep.
get me over
kept-
there.
You made it. Yep. I think
You
you're
Yeah,
right.
I'm jumping on the spires.
I am keeping up. I just had to step away for a minute.
No worries.
Wait.
Just a second. Where did Cloakwatch go?
There we go. I got through. I was struggling with the pillars.
Okay. I'll move Omen. All right. As you kind of trudge through the water here, it's not quite as brackish as the other side was. It seems a bit more clearer, as if you are approaching some sort of fresh source of water. As you round this particular corner, let me go ahead and reveal the next area. You see a long hallway. However, you go up the stairs and you see that there are a series of doors to the left and right of you. Further down, at the near end, you actually can see that there is another door at the end.
Dustin, you want to head up and
Yeah.
point?
As we go down the hallway, is the sulfur getting stronger or weaker?
Roll either nature or survival.
Survival is. Holy crap. It's...
Rolling a 1. Go Ranger.
Yep.
All right.
Roll.
That was a pretty bad roll, but that's okay. Felix, you take a quick whiff, and you two as well, Shavia. And Felix, with both of you kind of doing your thing, it seems to be lessening this direction. So whatever's causing it must have either been back where the blockage is, or just coming through somewhere.
I'll move quietly, or I'll stealth along here.
Just stealthing along. All right.
Yep.
All right. These doors here, to your left and right, they seem to be made out of a different material than like the wood and stuff was before. These seem to be sturdy. Maybe not iron completely, but like maybe they're iron wrapped doors. They just seem to be a lot sturdier than just the plain wood ones that have been soaked for who knows how long down here.
Alright. I'll check out the left door.
All right, just a momento. There we go. For some reason, Roll20 wasn't showing me what I wanted to be seen. Alright, so you, Shavia, check out the door on the left. As it opens, you notice that there is it seems like a small, collapsed room. Like you open it up and there's just debris, bricks, wood, roots, just blocking your way. It looks like there might be something beyond it as you kind of look through, but the way is blocked.
Alright, might come back to this later. Try the door on the right.
Alright, you're right. Well, Felix is at a door as well.
Oh, I completely skipped that one. Go ahead, Felix.
Let's give it an open. Why not? Good day to die.
It is a
Yep.
good day to die. Alright.
I have a song for that.
You have a song for that?
Yeah, the Starship Troopers song. It's a good day to die.
Oh, nice. Alright, this one here also appears to be collapsed. You can kind of see little bits and pieces of what used to be maybe a coffin or sarcophagus kind of sticking out of the wall, but it's all just been smashed and collapsed in.
Shut the door.
Alright, how about everyone else? Just following in behind, getting ready?
Yep.
Okay. Alright, Shavia, are you going to open the door to your right? Or to the south, I
Yes.
should say. Okay. As you open it up... kind of wish there was a faster way to do the hide volumes. Alright.
Okay.
As you open it up, this room here also seems partially collapsed. Where the sarcophagus is, like you can kind of see the edge of it. Looks like just dirt and everything kind of piled on top of it. Just collapsed at some point in time. Who knows how long ago. But you also see that there was a chest in here at some point in time. Like you can kind of see this rotted, destroyed chest. But there's just nothing there. It looks like it's been looted or gone through.
Alright, I'll go take a closer look. Depending on how debris-filled it is.
Okay. As you step in and you're kind of walking through, you're stepping over pebbles, pieces of like cut stone that they use to make this particular place. And as you approach where this sort of decrepit chest is, you notice that there's like what appears to be like maybe rat bones or some sort of like small vermin carcass is down in here. But other than that, the sarcophagus is not accessible to this area. Continuing on.
Yep. If anybody else wants to open the doors, I have no problem with that.
I think they're letting you open the doors for
I
fear
know.
of death.
I have no trap detection ability.
Trap detection? Yeah, no one's a rogue.
Nope.
I guess you are the trap detection person. If it goes off, there's a trap. Hey guys, there's a trap.
Yep.
Shabia's dead.
We,
There was a trap
we
there.
appreciate your sacrifice.
Thanks to Marcus giving us 6 temporary hit points. That helps a lot.
It does. Alright, you are faced with two doors. One to the north, one to the
Left
south.
it is.
So,
North.
north. Alright. As you open it up, you notice that this too is also a heavily collapsed, destroyed section. Again, debris, roots, everything is just sort of blocking. This one here, you can't even see past the destruction.
Alright, next up.
Alright. Okay, as you open the door, you say nothing. No, I just gotta reveal it. This one here, you do see there's a sarcophagus. It is opened, however. Oh, let me rotate this real quick.
That was kind of cool on the animation of the door, the thing opening.
Never mind, it's opened. It doesn't want to play nice. It's opened. You do see like there's a couple vases in here. They've been shattered, and whatever contents they had have been removed. As you step in, it does get a little quieter in here. Like these small rooms here are just, you know, solid stone, like stonework, and
Okay.
there's only a singular sarcophagus here.
I'll go take a closer look.
Okay. As you approach, go ahead and roll me a perception test.
Much better.
23. That's more par for the course. As you approach and look in, you notice that there's like bags, like old either canvas or leather bags that have just been rotten. Whatever was inside is gone. The skeletal remains of whoever was in here has been picked clean, and it seems to be missing like a femur, missing a couple finger digits. There's like missing parts from toe bones. It's just like someone came in and collected like part of the skeleton itself and then left. Alright, what are you guys gonna do?
Go on to the next door.
Just creeping along. Do.
Yep. Open this last one.
Alright, roll me a
Everybody put
perception
out their
check real
things,
quick.
right?
Yep. Should be no torches.
Yes.
Alright, you
So they actually have no idea where I'm at.
Yeah, all you guys,
Besides
like,
random doors opening.
yeah, the doors just open randomly because your dark vision you have doesn't work on Shavia. You realized this the last time you guys came through here. Like, as soon as you feel your dark vision kick in, Shavia just disappears.
Nothing creepy at all.
Nope. However, you can still see like the doors opening, the moving of things, the water kind of like as if someone's stepping through their predator style, like it just moves. All right. What'd you get on your perception roll there? 20. All right, you go to open up this door here, and you hear things moving around inside.
Can I ready an action and open the door?
Opening the door would be your action.
Okay. Alright, I'll open it and stand to the side.
Alright, so you kind of stand on the side and open the door?
Yep.
Cool. Yeah, you open it up, and inside, you immediately notice 6 bodies are just standing there. You obviously recognize the signature smell, rotten corpse bodies of zombies. However, they don't appear to see you. The door opens and they kind of like one turns around and is like, but doesn't move.
Yep, I'm shooting. That or shutting the door. What do you guys want to do?
I'm inclined to have you shut the door.
You said there was 6?
6, yep.
Yeah, I'm gonna reach over and shut the door.
Okay. Yeah, you reach over, you shut the door. It's just like kind of latches.
And I'll stand in front of it and block it so now we can try to open it.
Okay. You did, however, see that there was a sarcophagus in that room.
Yep. Once everybody gets close enough for me to whisper, I'll tell them what's in there.
Alright. Yeah, as you guys kind of get closer, Shavia lets you know that. Well, I'll let Shavia tell you.
6 more zombies and a sarcophagus. None of them seem to have the glowing eyes. Like
Nope.
The one did.
We should check out the sarcophagus.
I was gonna say, does somebody have a burning need to get to the sarcophagus?
Yeah.
Alright. Let's do this then, I guess.
Alright,
Carrie, how you doing on
inside.
health?
I do have a spell that could help in this instance. If we just funnel them all into this hallway.
Oh,
Well, they're all in a room right now.
Yeah, but it's a straight line spell.
Oh.
I'm sure they're mostly in a straight line.
They're probably all clumped up in a group at the door at this point.
As grouped
Not
up
a straight
as
line.
they could be.
The 30-foot line of acid that I can drop on them.
Yeah, right. Go for it.
But would that damage the sarcophagus?
Well, that's why we do it in the hallway.
Don't get behind me. What are you doing?
Also,
Stand over here, I'll open it, then I'll book it.
yeah, it's for me down at like the stairs. I think it's probably far enough back.
So I'll open the door, book it here, and then in here.
You're gonna want to close all the extra doors.
And I'll close that door.
Alright. You open up the door, Shavia, and head
Yep,
back.
close this
Where
door.
are you going to hide? In here?
In here and shut the door.
Okay, you shut the door.
What's our go word? Lewis, you're the strategist in this moment. What is the go word?
The go word is when they're all in the hallway, preferably all 6 of them.
Nope. You need to shout a go word when it's time for us to come out.
I'll need someone to tell me when to cast.
Banana
Nope,
hammock.
You are the
Yep.
planner in this moment.
Yep.
The problem with that is I don't have dark vision.
Wait, what?
Yeah, you do.
No, I
Give
don't.
everybody dark vision.
Oh, did you?
Everybody should have it. Yeah. Remember?
Okay. No, I don't
Yeah.
remember that.
Yeah. Done the thing.
But thing,
Everybody has
cool.
it.
All right.
The only one you can't see is Dustin.
Yeah, back up to this square. All right.
You should make a noise.
Yeah, I will when I cast. That'll be your guys' go word.
Okay. Give it some time for after you cast. So I'm gonna close that door then.
Alright, you
I
close
don't
the
want to
door.
be anywhere near that. Yep.
I'm
And
just
I'll be
gonna hide
listening
around
for the
corner.
go word.
I'm 5 feet. I need to back up more.
Go word should
Oh, it's
have
30
something
feet.
to do with the flaming fist.
We are the Flaming Fist.
Oh, that's right. I did make one of those stones. I'll activate it after I cast.
You're gonna need to open the door first, or somebody's gonna need to open the door.
It's already
But
open.
Dustin opened the door
No.
and then ran.
Oh, did he?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. There you go.
I'm just waiting for all the zombies to file out.
So what thing are you using?
Basha's Caustic Brew,
Okay, and then how
a
are
30-foot
you?
line.
30-foot line, 5 feet wide, in that direction to choose. Okay, cool. And they get a deck save. Okay, cool. So while you're doing this, Shavia, you shut the door. Felix, you shut your door. Where'd Ploquat go? Oh, you're back there in Omen. Okay.
I'm hiding around the corner.
I'm just seeing where you guys are, just in my head, so I can kind of see. And then how are you gonna draw them out, Temple?
I assume they'd want to come out. Come out. Tasty morsels are out here.
You are.
Yeah, come out wherever you are.
All right.
There's a tasty morsel behind me.
Roll me a persuasion test, just for shits and
Oh
giggles.
boy. Yeah, cool.
All right.
I rolled a 6. Got a
As
3.
you don't sound alive at all.
Tasty.
You sound very robotic. You sound. It doesn't like it sort of echoes through the chamber, but they don't seem to acknowledge your existence.
I'll look back at Omen and be like, care to give it a try?
Yeah, I'll just yell out loud. I'm not gonna try to like be figure anything out. I'll just kind of make a loud noise. I don't know what I'll yell. For the flaming fist, yeah, that's what I'm gonna do.
All right. You, Omen, sound a lot more human than Temple, and after a few seconds, you begin to see the undead shuffling out. 20 feet. All right. They just have that normal. This as they start walking in your guys' direction. All right. Temple, what is your plan of action here? You see 4 of them come out.
Waiting for the 6th one.
Okay, you're gonna wait?
Yep.
All right.
Readied spell, waiting on the 6th one to appear.
Oh, no.
They shuffle and shamble down the hallway.
Cool. Now I
this
cast.
one Here. Is he close enough to do what he was supposed to do? Nah. You cast your spell?
Yeah.
Alright. You point your finger and you squirt this acid down the down the hallway for 3 damage. Alright, so they all get a dex save. I'm going to change some tunes real quick. There we go. Alright, yeah, they're just kind of just sort of echoing, shuffling. They get really close before the other ones come out. Luckily, they are just out of range for them to hit you.
Perfect.
And then you, however, cast your Tasha's Caustic Brew, spraying a decent amount of acidic liquid. What's the rate? It's 30 feet, you said?
30 feet. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, plenty. Cool.
Yep.
3 damage. So I need to roll 6 dex saves. Ugh. Wow. Alright, so the first one, he's shambling along, and he kind of steps, and he stumbles. Like, you see his knee go pop, and kind of sticks out, and he kind of stumbles to the side, and you miss the first one. The second one takes a hit. Uh, 3 damage, right to the face. And this affects
And ongoing,
all of
per
them in
turn.
line.
Yep. For 10 minutes. Or 10 rounds, 1 minute.
Okay. giving it a quick read real quick. That's 2d4 each turn? Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. So he takes some damage. Next guy. He takes some damage. Alright. The rest take damage. You kind of arc it up and it kind of just lays down on top of them. You now have this lovely burning acidic corpse smell plugging up the hallway.
Good thing I don't breathe.
Good thing. However, at this point, I need you all to roll initiative.
I got a 19 or a 19.
A 19 or a 19.
I'm really using this advantage. Using it well.
Well, you kind of need it. So we got...
29.
Jeez. 29. Cloakwand. Almost with a 5. Brutal. And then Felix with a 3. That's very brutal.
I don't really want to talk about it.
So how do you feel about rolling a 3?
I didn't roll a 3.
I mean,
I wish I had rolled a
2.
3.
Rolling a 2. How do you feel about rolling a 2?
A 3 would have been an improvement.
How do you feel about not rolling a 1?
I think y'all should have some fun, and I'll see you at the end.
Brutal, brutal, brutal. Dang. Alright, Shavia, you hear this. You hear Temple's incantation, and then you hear the sizzling upon these corpses that are shambling. What are you gonna do, Shavia?
Sorry, I didn't realize I was muted. That's the signal. I'll open the door.
I'm gonna turn you up a little bit there, Dustin.
Okay.
Okay, we'll try that. Alright, you open the door and you see just a whole line of these undead. Their faces are like melting. You can see where they hit. But they all seem to be just like just going forward towards Temple. What are you gonna do?
Action to open the door.
Yep. Alright, we can
Alright.
call that a bonus action to open the door.
Alright, so I'll attack with my crossbow.
Okay. Ooh, I forgot to add.
What the fuck is that thing called?
Let me throw some color on these guys.
Dread Ambusher.
Dread Ambusher.
So, does a 15 hit?
15 hits. Which one are you shooting? You have green, yellow, and red.
Let's go with yellow.
Alright, so
The second from the back.
cool. You launch your crossbow. Back. It just
So-
splats into this thing's body.
18 damage.
18 damage. Alright.
And then normal attack for 10.
Alright. You ka-tunk, realize that this thing didn't die when you shot it. So you kind of aimed a little higher. Ka-tunk, launch your second shot. This one, however, catches it right in the temple, and it collapses over dead. Is that you, Shivu?
Yep.
Nice. Ploquat. What are you doing?
Muted, maybe?
Are you muted, Carrie? Okay. Apparently she might be having some issues. So we will go ahead and just skip her, and it'll be this guy's turn. Temple. This one steps forward. It takes a swing at you.
Okay.
Does a 16 hit?
No.
No. All right.
And I'm here. Sorry, I was talking to Emberlyn.
Okay. Anyways, this one comes up, swings. You just sort of duck out of the way. All right, Ploquat, what you doing?
Remember you. Not you.
Okay.
And let's see.
Temple is in the way, unless you have a weapon with a reach.
There's a door over here on the left, right?
There's a door right here.
Up further.
Yeah, there's 2 doors.
Yeah.
Would I be
However-
able to run?
There's a zombie right here.
Well, yeah, I guess inside there I would be out of his range.
You also can't run through the zombie.
That's true. I guess, yeah, I don't do much because I only have a flail. Well, I've got a long.
Is there any way I could ask you to not get in front of me?
Yeah, well, if I'm not able to attack him, I won't do that.
Yeah. I have an idea here, and I need to be able to move up there a bit.
I'll just hang out back here because there's nothing I can do.
All right.
So unless something clears up, I'll just forego my turns.
Cool. Temple, you're up.
Alright. So as a bonus action, can I activate one of my tinkered items? Basically just says you have to tap it.
Okay. Which item?
Probably just a stone or something I picked up.
Well, it has
It
to be
just
a
emits-
tinkered item.
It's just something that basically just touch a set of tools to something, and then it imparts a non-magical ability or non-magical object and give it a magical property. So basically, a recorded message that can be heard up to 10 feet away. Marcus might be right in range or not. And up to 6 seconds. You know what? Screw it. I'll just yell it. We are the Burning Fist. Haha.
Flaming?
Huh?
Flaming?
Flaming fist.
Flaming Fist. Sorry.
Tragedy.
I know. That's why I wanted it recorded.
You had one job.
We are the Flaming Fist. And then I use lightning.
All right, lightning.
15 to hit the guy in front of me for 10 damage.
The guy straight in front of you.
Yeah.
All right. 15 hits. So 10 damage.
10. Yeah.
All right. You hit. Again, like the undead body of this thing, like the lightning hits it, and you just see it burning, bubbling. Just some of it kind of sloughs onto the ground. Exposed rib cage, and it's just kind of like meh.
Okay.
Would you like
and
to
then, Omen, did you need to get closer to the zombies, or?
I'm gonna need to. I mean, this kind of depends on how Kevin wants to let it go, but I need to at least get my hand in front of you.
That's easy enough.
Okay. Then I'll stay put. And I won't run behind you then.
I'm not too much of a stickler on space.
I didn't think you were, but you know, again, just wanted to be sure before I just
Right.
said this is what's happening. So.
Right. Zombies all take damage, or at least current zombies' turn.
On their turn, yeah. Roll me a d4. 2d4.
8.
8. Wow.
That's much better.
Roll again.
8.
Jeez.
Whoo, doggies.
Ow. Nice.
And 4.
And 4. Alright. They all just sort of start shuffling forward, bumping into the back of each other. Omen, you are up.
Alright, so, kind of as I discussed, I'm gonna move up, like, as close as I could possibly get behind you. Put my hand in front of you, and I'm gonna cast, Rhymes Binding Ice. It's a 30-foot cone in front of me.
Okay.
We already know they're all in range.
Oh, yeah.
So they all have to save DC 13, and if they fail, they all take 15 damage, and then they're frozen in place.
Damn. That's a second level spell you're using?
Yeah.
Whew. Alright, man. What's the save? DC 15 dex save. Okay. You know, because zombies are incredibly dexterous.
Yes.
Alright. Ooh, that's a fail. The first zombie kind of goes... just shatters. Half damage on a save, correct? Yep, okay, half damage.
Yep.
Alright, next guy. Same thing, crumbles to... or turns to ice, crumbles. Dang. Dang, just enough. And then half damage. Alright, cool. Round up. Alright, so you go... the whole hallway just... icicles kind of break out. The creatures themselves, they kind of like just sort of freeze, and then their own like decayed bodies just crumble apart onto the ground. Except for the last one. The last one gets hit. You see bits of it freeze, but it still just kind of stands there. Still the only one that made a save. Is that your go, Omen?
Yeah, that's it.
Okay. That guy's dead. Let me get these dead guys out of here so they're not in the turn order. Alright. Felix, you are up.
Sweet. Let's open the door.
Cool.
I heard the word. And then let's go and schmack him.
Alright, you kind of open up, you take a look, and there's just like these frozen body parts all over the ground. And then you see the last one, like, he got blasted, so like the front of him's all frosty. And then, yeah, you just run over there. What are you gonna do?
Well done, lads. That's a 14.
14 hits for 10 damage.
10 damage.
You're not counting the bludgeoning there? It says 10 plus 5.
No,
That's
not a
that
crit.
would be if it was a crit.
If it
Yeah.
was a crit, you would
Oh,
have
okay, I
+5.
get it. I get it.
Yep, no worries. Alright, you walk up, whoa, bam! And for a moment, the ice almost seemed to protect or hold this undead creature together. However, you smash through it, and he collapses dead.
Righto. Well done. I believe there was a sarcophagus you needed to go attend
Yep.
to.
There is.
Go and shut this door. Go ahead and shut this door.
Okay.
We'll just lock Chevy in. Good job.
I can't see him, so yeah, I'm just gonna shut the door. I'm just gonna go down and shut the doors.
Yes.
Sorry,
We'll go
buddy.
to exploration mode.
I'm not gonna block it or anything, but
Alright, you guys exit, you shut the doors, step over the pile of corpses on the ground.
I'm
Alright.
hiding behind this wall, so
yeah, I don't want
whatever's
to be
in the
near there.
sarcophagus. Yeah.
Go, Carrie, go. Go, Carrie, go.
All right. Let's jump here.
It's your
How you
time to
doing?
shine.
How you doing health-wise? Are you okay? You good?
Hold on. I was doing a puzzle. I'm at 22 out of 34.
Alright, you're alright.
Okay.
Yeah.
Temple. Go ahead and
Hold on.
roll me.
Hold
What?
on.
Are you getting
Would
in
I
there?
be able to? Yeah, I'm getting up there.
Yeah, that's fine. We're not in combat, so you can get in there if you want. Cool. Alright, now that there's no undead creatures in here, you kind of step in and you can see that there's almost freshly carved, or maybe like they were kind of recarved. It's kind of hard to tell, but it looks like there's carvings of what appears to be ritualistic cannibalism.
Wow.
Ooh.
Do you still wish to open the sarcophagus?
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. Cloak Watch.
YOLO.
Roll me a strength. Let's see if we can cover you in some more goo.
Probably.
Probably accurate.
Athletics.
I'm
If
gonna
you want, yeah.
ready a reaction. If I hear the same sound again, I'm just gonna drop.
Okay. Alright, you push this sarcophagus open, and I didn't want to click on that one. That's what I wanted to click on. You get it open, and for a moment you're thinking, this is going to suck, it's going to hit me. However, this thing is filled to the brim with gnawed-on bones. Skulls have teeth marks all over them, fingers, femurs. Every bone in there has like signs of being either chewed on or like scrape marks from tools. Yeah, it is a pretty gory, horrific thought.
Somebody's been doing some serious nomming.
Yes.
Right?
Did they go to nom? Sorry, I couldn't help
Wow.
it.
The School of Hard Noms. All right. Yeah, this is just full of bones.
But he buried their chew toys.
They did.
Oh, geez, really?
I'm not alone in the bad jokes. Yay!
I'll write that down in my journal too, as I'm taking notes.
But are you taking notes?
Yes, in my journal. My character is taking notes.
All right. So if I ask about this later, you'll know about it, right?
Nope. Well, my character will.
I think that's a loophole.
Marcus, you taking notes?
Yes, but I did not. Whether willfully or subconsciously, I did not catch that reference. So no, I don't have that one. I'm sorry, Lewis.
That's right.
All right, Shavia, while they are exploring and checking out their sarcophagus, what are you going to be doing?
Now that they opened that and didn't, yeah, I'm gonna check out this door. Is it
Alright.
different from the others?
No, it's about the same.
Alright, I'm gonna open it.
All right, as you open the door, let's go ahead and reveal what's here. You see on the walls and floors of this room, they're covered with streaks of splashes of dried blood. You see two individuals dangling from shackles against the eastern and southern walls. One of them appears to be an elderly male human. The other is a young female tiefling. Both are covered in bloody gashes. Neither of them is moving. In the middle of the room, you see a sturdy wooden chair with like a bloody whip kind of draped over it. And you actually see a bucket half filled with what appears to be salt on the floor nearby. Uh-oh.
Alright.
My chair didn't show up. What the hell? Ah, I can't play now. My chair didn't show up.
I see
yeah.
the bucket.
Yeah, the bucket's there, but the chair apparently isn't. Fucking put the chair in there.
Yeah, I'm gonna go take a closer look at the beings.
Oh, why is that one laying down? There we go. Alright, as you approach, you can see that both of them have cut marks everywhere, whip marks, and it looks like someone was actually taking the salt and rubbing it into the wounds.
Ow.
They're seasoning it and trying to dry it.
Well,
Which one looks healthier, or do they both look pretty bad?
They both look pretty bad. If you wish to investigate more, roll me a medicine check.
Oh gosh. Do I even have that?
Hey, Lewis, can you come and help out with the medicine check?
Yeah.
Yeah. I will rescue my druid first.
Oh. Your druid from the previous campaign is here, and he is dead. No, everyone's rolling medicine checks. Cool. Alright, as you approach the human, the one on the left, Lewis's old druid, he is dead. He's shackled up, just sort of, everything's sort of distended. His shoulders are kind of popped out of his sockets. Just the wounds, the salt. Looks like they even put rubbed salt into his eyes. This person must have suffered a very horrible end.
I wonder if it makes them taste better if they do it while they're still alive.
Maybe, you never know. Get that salt coursing through the their veins. Season the whole thing.
I'm gonna have to if I ever encounter a cannibal before I die and I'm eaten, I'm gonna have to ask him that as they're doing it to me.
But that would only be another turtle for it to be cannibalism.
Yeah.
You could eat the human and it's not cannibalism.
This is true.
They're already salted.
It would be awkward, but if that's something you want to do.
Human friends.
Yeah, all of your human friends are like, I'm not hanging out with you anymore. That's just no.
Look at your friend. Don't let me die near the turtle.
Right. She's strong and can probably just break me. All right, as you are examining the bodies, the guy is completely 100% dead. However, the tiefling woman appears to have a little spark of life left.
Let's do some healing then, eh?
Yep.
Healing. Check my spell slots. Yeah.
I've only got one slot left.
I got it. I got 2. I'll cast it.
I either have 2 or 3. I have 3.
Yeah, do you have cure wounds?
Yeah. It's just level 1.
You got 3. Get at it.
Figured we'd save yours for battle.
Well, that's the plan, but
I was planning on saving mine in case Marcus fell.
that's kind of it.
Too.
But if you've got 3, go for it. I've only got 2 left, so.
Aw. I rolled a 1.
Oh, what?
Yeah, no, that's awesome. It's freaking awesome.
Wow. with a mouthful of human leg, you go, whoa.
One wrong
Are you a
guy.
snapping turtle? Or...
Yes.
Cannibal animalism turtle. Alright, you hit her with a cure wounds. Okay, she immediately gains consciousness.
Oh, maybe this was a bad idea. This
Lies.
poor creature.
Romancer.
Oh,
She-
this poor creature covered
She
in
looks
salt
at you all,
and
and
pain.
she just starts to scream in agony.
Ugh.
Way to
And
go.
Water. Let's douse her in water and clean it up.
Just make sure it's water and not acid or
Yeah.
alcohol
Yeah.
or
no.
anything.
Where are you getting the water from?
I want to say, is it clean water?
Yeah, probably drinking water.
Do you
I
have
have
some
a
on you?
water. I have one water
Good.
skin. You may use my water skin to help rinse off
You do have a water skin.
the
Yes.
poor lady.
All right.
Use half of it.
As you start to sort of clean the wounds, she stops screaming for a second. She just starts wincing, and she's like, "Who are you? What's going on? Where am I?"
We are rescuing you. Do not resist.
Resistance is futile.
We're the
As
good
a turtle's
guys, we
gnawing on a
promise.
human leg.
Yeah. About that.
As you quickly hide the leg behind you. All right, yeah, she seems to be conscious, but a bit delirious. Blood loss, pain. You literally brought her back from the brink of death. But as you clean her up, you notice that next to her is like a pile of like what appears to be her clothes. Who is gonna attempt to unshackle this woman?
I can.
Probably not me.
We want to definitely make sure she's aware we are not here to hurt her.
I told her. We're rescuing her. Resistance is
Yeah.
futile.
Probably not going to end well.
No.
All right, you gonna pick the locks or?
Doesn't really matter. They're all. I have tinker's tools, thieves' tools, smith's tools.
Okay, then roll me a dexterity or thieves tools. There we go. Okay, as you are kind of tinkering around with the shackles that are holding her here, it takes you about a minute or two, and you kind of going through the motion of getting everything. You have to try a couple times, but you eventually get it. It just clink, and she immediately collapses to the ground.
Congratulations, you're free. And then move away.
You're free. Now get the fuck out of here.
Now find your own way out.
All right, she kind of falls to her knees, kind of like her hands hit the ground. She immediately grabs for her clothes and she starts to get dressed, wincing whenever she moves. You get like she's heavily bruised, and she's like, "Where did you all come from?"
The town.
I point from whatever room we came
Just
out of.
straight
and
back?
this one.
I
Yes.
pointed up at the town.
Okay. She's like, "Has any of you seen Clem? What happened to him?"
Ooh, was Clem the guy? Hang on. I think
Hope-
Clem was the guy.
Hopefully, I'm not
I
eating
don't remember his
leg.
name.
Hang on, going back up the notes. Hang on. Give me a minute. There. What's his name? Clem. Yep. Yes, we have seen Clem. We have rescued Clem. He is on his way home safely.
Alright, she breathes a small sigh of relief between, wincing pain. And she's like, "That's very good." She looks over at the human that was tied up next to her, which is still tied up. She goes, "FNX, you shouldn't have died such a horrible death." After she gets all of her clothes on, she grabs, she picks up a couple things, like a dagger. Looks like she has a staff of some kind. But she kind of steps up over next to him, and she's like, "Is there anything that you can do? Is he beyond healing?"
This is where I point at the salt, right?
I say you're not licking him too, are you?
Has an arm just
Yeah.
running her tongue all along the forearm. I'm like,
Yeah,
What?
unfortunately, he's gone.
she, you see some tears kind of well up in her eyes, and she's like, "He was a good man." And she's like she got a limp. She's holding her side. I mean, you gave her 6 hit points, which bumped her up to 7. But yeah, she's like, what do you all plan on doing now?"
And we have
finishing lunch.
Studying the rest of this place.
we have business down here, but we will escort you to the surface if you'd like.
All right. She's like, I don't see our things. Perhaps they're further in. Did you see some boxes? They'll have a logo on them. It looks like a crane with a clock. Anything like that?
No, not yet.
That was our trade value. It has things from our caravan. I need to find them.
You can travel along with us as long as you stay out of the way.
She starts to sort of like have second thoughts about this, and she's like, no, I need to find them.
That's fine.
The other option is if you would like to get out of here and we do come across them, if you leave us information, we can potentially get them back to you.
All right. Go ahead. Roll me a persuasion.
Yeah.
$15. All right. She looks at you all, and she's like, "Is the way back clear then? Are there any more of these insane individuals down here?"
There might be, which is why at least one of us would go with you.
We haven't cleared the whole place yet.
She's
We're
like,
still working on it.
well, perhaps we just move on ahead then. I won't
Okay.
get in the way. I won't
Very
do
good.
much either. I'm in quite a bit of pain, and you can see that like her face, like she might be a rather attractive tiefling if it wasn't for the double swollen eye sockets, the couple missing teeth, the swollen jaw. Whatever, like both of her ears were bleeding at some point. And she has like these tiny little cuts like on her cheeks and forehead that have been like salted. Right, yeah. She just kind of like takes up the rear.
Yep.
Alrighty. Cloquat will be right back.
Okay.
How are you guys going to proceed?
Shall we open the next door and see what's on the other side?
I'll just pop the door open.
Nothing but death. Death and despair. Alright. As
So
you
nothing.
open it up, you see a small tunnel that kind of goes up into the right. As it sort of curves around, you can hear something. Go ahead and roll
Give
me
this-
perception checks.
Let's also give this new tunnel a sniff as well.
Okay?
I will not go first.
Okay. Is Shavia going first?
Yep.
Yeah, if I'm gonna be sneaking along, yeah.
Alright. If you're sneaking, roll me a stealth. Alright. Alright, Shavia, as you kind of step through, you hear like the slow movement of water. And you also hear a rather strange. Anyone that go over a 15, well, you all got, well, except for Lewis. So, Omen, all you guys, except for Temple, you hear a weird clinging sound, like pling pling, almost like blades crossing. Shavia, what is your passive perception?
17.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll just keep moving forward.
All right. As you move forward,
Moving silently.
yeah, with your 15, as you step forward, you actually come across a strange section here. Let me. Oh man, I can't do that. All right. So the way all the way to the south is a wall. And then there's a little tunnel that goes this way. However, I need you to roll me a perception check one more time, and then we will continue. That'll do it. As you are crossing by this corner, you see a small trickle of water at your feet. Nothing too major, but as you look at the wall, it seems pliable. You can see little scrape marks on the edges. With your background, you notice that there's a stone hidden door here.
Hey. I'm gonna take a closer look.
Alright. You don't see any, like, handles or anything, obviously, but you can tell just by how it's sitting, how the stones are, just the placement of things, it just smells of hidden door.
Where's the hidden door?
It's right here.
Alright. I'm gonna see if I can walk through or open it.
Alright. You're just gonna push on it?
Yeah.
Alright. Yeah, sure enough. You open it up and you see another one of those hallways with those poles, like kind of like holding everything up. In the distance, you hear the blades crossing. Someone's in a fight up ahead, just sort of echoing through this chamber.
Yeah, I'm gonna proceed.
At this point, oops. From behind you, you actually hear, someone stepping in your direction. They round the corner. They don't see you, but you see what appears to be what you encountered earlier. One of the women dressed up. It's one of the Fists of Bane that you fought earlier. Wearing the same sort of like clothes. The ones that was torturing Klim, wearing the same get-up. And
Yeah.
she steps around the corner and she's like, well, I thought I heard something. Who left the door open? Fools.
Yeah, I'm shooting her.
You're just gonna turn and plop plop?
Yep.
Okay. She can't see you.
So does that mean advantage?
You're hiding. Yeah, sure, I'll give you advantage. Sure.
Yay! 20 to hit.
That hits.
For 7 plus 8.
So 15. Okay.
Yep. Bonus action. Or no, now my normal attack. 27 for 9.
All right. You
And then
pop, get her, and she's like, "What the?" And then, like right in the throat, and she just collapses dead.
yay!
Doesn't even like she's just like the first shot to her guts really threw her off, and then just kill shot right in the neck. Man, that being able to hide in dark vision like that is freaking nice.
It's amazing.
All right, what's everyone else gonna do, or are you gonna let them know what's going on?
I'll wait for them to catch up.
Okay.
Or
You all,
come back to report.
you all hear the patang patang of his crossbow. It's a very familiar sound. Then you hear a on the ground.
Yeah, I'll come up to greet. There was a hidden door, and then another one. I forgot what they were, but cultists.
The Fists
Yeah,
of Bane,
cultist.
the ones you recognized earlier, yeah.
Yeah, another Fist of Bane.
However, you do hear the familiar sounds of combat coming from the newly revealed hidden pathway.
And there's combat coming from the north, past the hidden doorway that I opened.
Did you peek on these hallways back here?
No. I noticed this hidden doorway and opened it.
You want to peek down the hallways real quick just to make sure we're not going to get flanked, and then we'll
All right, I'll just
My ability is really handy.
okay, so that way is blocked off.
Alright.
This other way, though, is it looks to be like a series of doors, but they're all shut.
Okay.
The way is shut.
down towards the fighting it is then.
Yep.
All right.
Do you want to lead the way, your sneakiness?
Sure.
As you step through, what's weird, the water seems to like stop at some sort of invisible barrier that's here, keeping the water from going beyond that hidden threshold.
I'll take a closer look over here.
All right. As you take a look, you actually see a small room. It looks like there's carvings on the walls depicting some sort of ancient battle. You can't quite make out any of the details of it, but you can see like vague humanoid shapes seem to be fighting some sort of like weird multi-headed serpent thing with wings.
Creepy.
Yeah, you also see 4 skeletons coming at you.
Uh-oh. Do they see me?
They see you. They have that similar red glow in their eyes.
Fuck this. I'm back up and join the rest of my crew.
Alright, so here's what's gonna happen. We are gonna cut to Danafe.
Dun, dun, dun.
Alright, Jacqueline. Welcome to the
Yes.
game.
Thank you.
It's super excited to have you here.
It's nice to have another lady here.
Alright, so, you read the thing I sent you, correct?
Yes.
Fantastic. So you are here, down into this sort of weird crypt, as a sort of bodyguard for a man named Mortlock Van Themper. Strange name, I know, but that's his name. You were hired along with a couple other individuals to protect Mortlock. Mortlock is this guy right here. He's got the funky staff. And as you were following along, everyone down here didn't really talk to you much, but they met upon this rock that's here, this stone that seemed to have been, this place was sort of built around. As they were making some sort of deal, they were hushed tones, just out of like earshot from what you can basically hear, and it got very heated very quickly. You noticed that Mortlock was trying to give them some coin, but they seemed to want more than that. So a fight ensued. The 3 other bodyguards that were with you and Mortlock were almost instantly shivved to death by these cloaked individuals. A larger individual, human, that you've heard the name of was Vaz, V-A-A-Z, and him and Mortlock got into a serious confrontation at this point. You, however, were sort of pushed to the side. Here's you, right here, holding this little staff. You kind of got shoved to the side by one of your compatriots before they got shanked in the kidneys. and where's? Oh, whoops! Ha ha ha! My bad.
I gracefully let them take the fall from me.
All right, you gracefully let them. Oh, you can take it.
Best thing to do ever.
One of the cultists that was down here that just shanked your buddy and kind of like pushed him into this murky water that you've been standing in for like 2 hours waiting for them to make a deal. You see Mortlock and the one named Vaz just locked in combat. Mortlock has this big, heavy, like iron-bound club, and Vaz, you see him. He has like two daggers at the moment, and they're just sort of tink, tink, tink going at it. This cultist looks at you and he goes, well, since you're with Mortlock, I guess I'll go ahead and shank you like your friends. I need you. In fact, you know what? I need everyone to roll initiative.
Okay.
Hey, I made use of it, guys. I
Oh.
rolled a 9 first.
How do I do that?
Alright, so on your character sheet, there is a section.
It's in the middle, right above where it says your hit point maximum. Should
Yes.
say initiative. Just click on initiative.
Yeah, between armor class and speed. Yep.
Oh, okay.
Alright. Oh, that's not a zone.
There's a lot on that sheet that is like clickable, and it makes almost everything like super easy. So
Most of them are buttons. Yeah.
yep.
Nice.
Yeah, it is super nice to have these easily clickable buttons. Alright, so what do we got going on here? We have Shavia with a 30, so I think they're going first. Felix, holy molies, you got higher than a 5.
I know, right? I'm so
Holy
excited.
molies.
What'd you get, a 6?
No, I rolled a 17. It's
Holy
fantastic.
moly. We tied.
Okay, so Temple and Omen, you two have a tie.
Oh no, you have an 18. Oh,
I'll let Omen go first.
Alright. Omen will go first. Danafe, you got a 13. So that'll put you before those guys. Alright. I need to make rolls. Rolls Royce. Blah blah blah. Here we go. Alright. Ooh, 17. 2 17s, okay. Floquat, you got a 17. Alright, so... Mortlock. This guy... yeah. He got a 10, so he'll go right there. Cool. Alright. Shavia, you actually hear, "Come on, Vaz. You should have taken the money." And then you hear, "You should have let me take your soul." And then the clitter-clatter of these skeletons that are charging you guys. What are you going to do?
Where is this coming from?
Alright, so the voices are coming from the northern tunnel. Like you hear it echoing through up this way.
Oh, okay.
And then you hear the clitter-clatter of the skeletons that you saw coming down from this direction.
All ready in action, ready in attack for when they come out of that doorway to the east.
Alright, you have rated your action. Felix, you're up. What you doing? You all heard this conversation happen, and then the sounds of combat.
I guess it's time to wade on in if there's clatter of skeletons.
Okay. The water here is only like maybe a little higher than ankle deep, maybe half
Okay.
your waist shin, so there's no imposed difficulty.
Do I seize any at this point from here?
I'll say right about here, you can see them through this section of the wall.
Okay. I'm going to move to here.
Okay.
and ready in action to hit one whenever it steps up.
Cool. So you have a ready action. Shavi has a ready action. Cloquat, what you doing?
Gonna go see where that noise is coming from.
All right.
It's a doorway. If you want to come stand next to me, and we can just thump on whatever comes through, just one at a time.
Sounds like a plan.
All right, that's your plan. Hold your action.
Yep.
All right, Danafe, you see Mortlock. He's swinging this club around, attempting to bash in Vaz's head. That's so many things open. There we go. Alright, you see him swing and just catch Vaz like right in the side of the body. Just like boom, you hear like this clunk, and he swings his club around again, whoosh, but Vaz ducks underneath it. Vaz, wow, these two guys got really close in combat here. Alright, he takes his 2 daggers and just swings. Oddly enough, the guy with the great club, Mortlock, is just deflecting these dagger attacks. Alright, Danafe, the cult member in front of you, this guy right here, he's got his 2 daggers out. He's just like looking at you. It looks like he has a like a bone mask covering his face. What would you like to do?
I think convince him to fight Vaz.
You wish to attempt to convince this cultist to fight his own cult leader.
Yes.
Alright, here's what I would normally do in this situation. What particularly are you going to try and say to convince this complete 100% fanatic to fight his own leader?
Good point.
Also, these guys have shanked all of your buddies that you came down here with.
I guess I can try just to charge him.
You want to charge them?
Yeah.
Alright, let's see here. You have a quarterstaff and a dagger. You also have some spells you can use. You have like Booming Blade, Magic Missile.
As a sorcerer, casting is probably gonna be your friend.
Yeah,
So
you
don't move in
have-
close, stay at a distance, and just fire away.
You also know that he's using daggers, which means your Blade Ward cantrip can help you out. It'll give you resistance to his attacks, which means you'll only
Okay.
do half damage. But that's just an option. I'm not telling you what to do. It's just this is something you can do if you want to. Or
No, I'll go with that.
okay, you do the hand motions, and you feel your energy surge a little bit, and a little bit of like flare kind of goes around you as the spell takes effect. You do have a bonus action and a move. Bonus actions are like drinking a potion, getting something out of your bag. You could also do certain spells. Some spells are actually just considered bonus actions, but I don't think you have any. I don't see any. Okay. So you can move if you want to. You can either try and get past the cultist guy, you can stay where you want, or you can move anywhere within 30 feet of your current location.
Guess I'll just step back a little bit. There.
All right, cool. I'll go ahead and spin you there real quick. So you cast it up, take a couple steps back as you prepare for this crazy individual's oncoming attack. So that would be your turn. Awesome, awesome. Omen, you are up.
Yeah, I'm just gonna move. Right about there. Oh no. There we go.
I can move him around too if we get stuck.
Ye-
So.
Yeah, I was just about to shift move him, but right about there is where I can move, so that's all I'm doing.
All right.
I will go ahead and ready a spell just in case.
Which spell would you like to ready?
I'll ready Ray of Frost.
All right, cool. Ray of Frost. There we go.
And then that's my turn.
All right. Temple, you're up.
Alright, let's see how far I can get here. 13 there. 17.
Are you dashing?
Yeah, I was gonna dash. I want to figure out what's going on over here since everybody's piled up at the door and there's no skeletons yet.
All right.
Figure out what the voices are doing down there.
From your view here, you can see in the distance. There's a little bit of light in here, so you can kind of see what's going on. There appears to be some sort of large stone-like structure, and you see these two individuals just going at it, just fighting each other. There are various bodies floating around this, but that is what you see: the sound of battle, quick whips, and corpses in the water. Let you
I'll
go.
advance my last 10 feet there.
Okay, cool.
No, that's my turn.
All right, Denafay. The cultist looks at you and he's like, "Ah, yes, you'll be a good sacrifice." And he rushes at you and he tries to hit you with his daggers. What is your armor class, Denafay? That would be, it would just say armor class, it's above your current hit points next to initiative.
Want to say that one more time?
Next to your initiative,
Oh.
it says armor class. What is the number
11.
that is there? 11. So this guy has to roll basically a 10 or higher in order to hit you. Alright, so he swings with his dagger. That is an 11. So this is what's called a glancing blow. Since he matched your armor class number, he would do half damage. So basically, you try and dodge out of the way, or you know, your clothes or whatever it does takes some of the damage from it. However, you have Blade Ward, so it's a half and a half. So you take like quarter damage. So that would be 1 damage. So he runs up, whew, swings his dagger, and you try and move out of the way, and then your spell kind of takes some of that, the brunt of the attack, and you take 1 point of damage. So on your character sheet,
First blood.
First blood. Alright, so in the current hit points that you have there, where it says hit point maximum 20, there, if you hover to just to the right of the 20, you'll see a little arrows. If you just click the down arrow, it'll reduce your hit points by 1.
I don't see it, so I just entered it.
That's fine. However you want to do it. Basically, he just gave you a really nice little paper cut. I had to scratch my back. Alright. But that's his go. Alright. The first skeleton warrior comes around the corner. Felix, Ploquat, and Shavia. You all have readied actions to attack whatever comes around the corner. So,
Yep.
this guy comes running around the corner. The red eyes in those sunken empty sockets just creating a weird glow that you can see like in its mouth as well, but it's just like it's making a weird noise. Comes around and like it's getting ready to swing at Felix. I need you all to roll your prepared actions.
I had also prepared an action, by the way, the Ray of Frost.
Okay, then go ahead and do Ray of Frost. Okay, so what are these guys' AC? Okay. Each of these skeletons has like what appears to be a kind of like a busted shield, and it's like scraps of armor hanging off of them. Let me take a look here. Felix, he comes around the corner and you swing, and it just pinks off the shield. The shield chunks of it blow off and kind of bounce off the side of the stone structure. Ploquat, your skull flail, you can reach up and over Felix and like bring it down. So you're just kind of like raw bam. You, however, hit it for 6 damage. Oh, these guys don't have yours correctly. There we go. You see its head kind of bounce back a little bit, but it's still standing. Shavia, you launch your first crossbow attack. Barely missing Felix. That's like 3/4 cover. But you technically still hit. So your first shot, bam, 12 damage. Holy crap. This guy shatters into dust. As you guys he comes around the corner and you're like, wrong neighborhood, bitch. Bam.
He did come to the wrong
Omen,
neighborhood.
you didn't quite get to your Ray of Frost. Do you still want to hold it in case something else comes around?
Yeah, I'll hold it.
Okay. And sure enough, a second skeleton plugs the hole. This time, Omen, you can do your Ray of Frost attack. Which you did. Okay, I see it. 16, 8 damage. Nice.
That's a good one. What is max damage for that?
I think it's a D8. Yeah, a D8. He rolled max.
Yeah, it's a D8.
Nice.
As it rounds the corner, you see bits of it start to... a little bit of freezing going on. However, it's going to swing at Felix. Does a 19 hit?
It does.
It does. All right, that'd be 7 piercing. It gets hit with the Ray of Frost and just wildly swings in your direction. It just sort of clips you a little bit for 7 damage. Piercing, so if you have resistance or anything, it'll reduce it. All right. The third guy comes around the corner. And the other one kind of goes there. Cool. Shavia, it is now your action. What are you gonna do?
Since I already did my move or my thing, I lost it. Bleh. I can't remember what it's called, but
Dread
I'm
ambusher.
gonna. Yeah, I already lost that, so I lost the speed bonus. So I'm just gonna teleport over.
You could have just
Here.
walked and then moved. Unless you want to teleport there and then move yourself.
Yeah, I think I would do that.
So you're gonna Misty Step and then, or not Misty Step,
Shadow step.
Shadow Step. Yeah, blah. That thing I gave you, of which I have complete and total knowledge of. As I said, with the utmost confidence.
That was very convincing.
It was.
Move there, and yeah.
Alright, so
That's
you
my turn.
Shadow Step, and then you kind of briskly run through.
Yep.
Alright, yeah, you see these two guys standing on this stone, locked in mortal combat. To your... Oh no, you can kind of see him. To your north, you see this cloaked individual frantically trying to stab somebody. Felix. You're up, man.
Sweet. Are they all basically here, coming through?
Yeah, they're all trying to get through you. There are 3 skeletons.
3 of them, huh?
Yep.
Yeah,
There
right.
was 4,
Well, let's
but
clock-
you guys annihilated
Yeah,
them.
let's clock the guy in front.
Alright, cool. Roll.
21
One
for
will
it.
hit 4 damage. Alright, as you swing, whoonk, it kind of stumbles a bit, and you can tell that whatever magics are holding, like the eyes are kind of dim, whatever magic is holding this together is on the verge of just breaking, but it's still standing.
Okay.
Do you have anything else you wish to do?
No, I think that's it.
Alright. Ploquat, your turn. What are you going to do?
Can I reach over him with the flail again?
Yeah.
Alright,
Unless,
flail it
unless,
is.
do you want to take the prime spot there, Carrie?
Yeah, if you'd like to, that way. you're
Can I
not-
shift 5 feet over to the right, still being in a threat zone?
If you
Or
move... Alright, if
Would
you guys...
shifting to the right?
Without the
Remote
ability,
attack.
like, okay, so yeah, if you shift too much, like if you had to get her in to swap basically places, it would get an attack of opportunity on you.
Yeah, we'll stay.
Okay.
Don't fix what it's not broken.
Don't need
But it
you
is
getting
broken,
hit.
Nancy.
Just don't get a 1.
But I rolled a 1. It just has a 20 in front of it.
Hey, that hits. Alright, you swing the flail up and over, bonk! You just shatter its skull, and then the body collapses into a pile of bones. Alright, well, you can move now if you guys want to.
Yeah,
Yeah,
let's do
let's
that.
switch
Just shuffle
that.
me to the right slightly so I can still reach, and then, yeah. Just
Yeah,
basically
that's fine.
occupy the doorway as best we can.
I mean, Carrie can even step into the doorway. I can move the bones out of the way.
Nah, because we want them to step into the doorway so we can tag team on them.
Why is my...
It's much better.
Hang on a second. That's supposed to be water there. I don't know why it's not there.
It's the half moon defense.
There we go. Yeah, you guys just sort of like do your attacks and then like swap positions. Totally down
Sweet.
for that. Alright. Mortlock Van Thumper. Him and Vaz are trying to brutally murder each other. Alright. Wow, okay, cool. Shavia and Danafe. You see the Mortlock swing, Vaz ducks under, and then Mortlock does something weird. He continues to swing around, like he spins, and just catches Vaz right in the side of the head. You hear this pong! And both of you kind of like, ooh, like that had to hurt. Vaz kind of stumbles to the side and then just stands up, kind of shakes it off. Doesn't appear to have affected him. Alright.
That's not good.
Vaz. You hear him go, I cannot die. And then he jumps in with 2 daggers at Mortlock. The first one Mortlock defends against. The second one, however, comes up underneath like this sort of leathery breastplate that Mortlock has, catching him near the gut. What is with keep my numbers? Okay. Mortlock looks a little hurt. Alright, Danafe. The cultist came up, tries to stab you with his dagger. It is your turn. Your blade ward has gone away. It's only a 1 round thing. But you are now free to act as you want to.
Can I use my mage hand?
Mage Hand cannot attack people. It's mainly for
I
moving
can't
things.
squeeze them?
No, it's just it's basically your hand. It's just ethereal, and it does like it moves real slow. Can only hold like 10 pounds. It is not for attacking, but it's good for like getting things out of reach.
Interacting with an
traps,
object without
interacting-
setting off a trap.
Okay.
Exactly. Yeah. It's a utility spell, not necessarily an attack spell.
Alright,
Although
what
I
about my
would.
magic missile.
You can magic missile them, yeah. That will launch 3 magic missiles, and they'll each do 1d4 plus 1 damage each, and they automatically hit.
Please tell me there's no torches in that room, so you're casting it at the darkness.
No, there is light. There is some light coming through. I
that day.
know. So
I was literally
Danafe,
typing it out. Yes.
what I need you to do, since there's no real defense against it, except for a particular spell, but yeah, I need you to click magic missile 2 more times to give me the numbers that it would generate.
Okay.
So just do the same thing you did last time. 4, 4, and
Wow.
4. That's like the
Wow.
best you
Across
can
the
do.
board. Yeah.
Nice. That's a good roll.
Wow. Yeah, it is.
Okay, so that's 12 damage.
Just
Alright.
keep rolling like that. Just like across the board. Don't start rolling like us.
Alright,
Just keep this up. We need
I'll do
somebody
my
who
best.
rolls good.
you, Jennifer, you point your staff at this cultist, and he's like, "What are you gonna do to me?" And then, these 3 magic darts shoot out from your staff, and you see him like, oh, and he's like, he collapses over dead.
At least he had the realization before he died.
Yeah, he had 10 hit points left, and you just did 12 damage. All 3 of them just impact at the same time, launching him back like 5 feet, and then he just hits the ground and just dead. You still have a movement and your bonus action. What would you like to do?
I guess I move closer to Mortlock.
Alright. That's weird. Oh, so, on your character, on the bottom right-hand side, there should be a M and an N. M is for rulers. You can also just hit the keyboard M and it'll bring up a little ruler thing. You see? Okay, right, perfect. Number 4 looks like a little goblin silhouette thing. Go ahead and click on that. And what that'll do is whenever you move your model, right-click to get out of the ruler options. Right-click your mouse. There you go. Are you guys just throwing in rulers? But now, if you pick up your model, you see how it has your feet? Okay.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so all characters have a movement of 30 unless it's changed by something. So you can actually... Because I don't like using the squares, since we have rulers. But that would give you... you can move a total of 30 feet on your turn unless you dash, which will give you an additional 30, but that takes an action. But we can just say you just run up here to Mortlock. He is bleeding from multiple places as he fought off quite a few cultists before fighting Vaz. So he looks a little hurt, while Vaz doesn't look too bad. Danafe,
Okay.
as you
Yeah.
run forward, you see... Actually, you know what? It's not... you don't have dark vision. So... Wait. You do have dark... You're a drow. Well, it doesn't matter
I'm a dark
because
elf.
he's got a... Shavia's got a thing that makes them immune or invisible to creatures who rely on dark vision. That is insane. So you see like water moving where someone should be, but there's no one there. And then that'll be your go. Omen, what are you going to do?
I'm going to make my way right here. Then I did measure it out, but we'll just double check. 45. I believe 60 feet. Yeah, so I'm gonna mind sliver on the big brute.
Okay, Mind Sliver. That is an intelligence save, correct?
Yep.
Alright, DC 13. That's a 15. Do they take half damage or no damage?
No damage.
No damage. Alright. So you concentrate, but it doesn't seem to have any effect. Is that your go?
Yes.
Alright. Temple, you're up. What you gonna do?
Alright, I'm gonna move forward so I get a better understanding of what's going on. Alright, I think I'll just shoot the monstrosity with a lightning bolt. Because that's generally right. Kill the monster.
He is a big, freaky-looking individual. Alright, so that beam out of your chest, Iron Man style, just...
Yep, lightning launcher.
Awesome.
21 to hit for 14.
21 hits. Let's see here.
Are you doing lightning and water again?
The
Negative,
person's
Ghost
not
Rider.
in water.
Okay, good.
But I would anyways.
Of course you would. And I just accidentally hit you in the back with a crossbow bolt.
Well, you're far enough back, you're not gonna
Alright,
get zapped.
So, total of what, 14?
Yeah.
Okay. You see it impact him. However, it doesn't seem to have the same effect that it did last time.
Hmm.
Like it hits and he's like, but it doesn't really seem to have much effect.
Okay.
Alright, is that you?
Yeah.
Alright, cool. The cultist is dead, brutally murdered by Danafe.
Yay!
Alright, that guy's... Where's this
We don't know
guy?
that Danape's good or bad.
You don't know. She could turn out to be an evil bastard.
Exactly.
Alright, Polquat, this guy clacks
We're all on
into
verge.
your direction, and he takes a swing at you. What's your AC?
No.
Never mind, that is a nat 20.
No.
He runs up and like, whoosh, catches you right in the soft spots. You take 8 plus 14 piercing damage.
Ow.
Tis but a flesh wound.
I'll take that
Tis.
healing now, Marcus.
I got you. We trade places, so I can.
I know.
Alright, that guy gets in position. Alright, Shavia. You see... Oh, shitballs. Shavia,
I don't like that.
you see a dark-skinned elf with silvery hair. You recognize a
Okay.
drow.
Yep.
However, she doesn't seem to notice you. And from what you can see, she appears to be attacking this big monstrosity. However,
Alright.
what is it you are going to do?
Mark the big monstrosity pile of nope as my favorite foe and shoot him in the back.
Alright. Let's see, you don't got any, like, super fear of drow, right?
No.
However, you are of the Underdark, so I'm just looking at your thing here. So you recognize what she is, who, like, yeah.
Oh yeah.
Awesome. What do we got
Does a
going on?
13 hit?
13 does not hit. Your shot goes wide.
Alright, how about a 21?
So your first one kind of goes wide. Your second one, 21. A 21 will hit.
Alright, so 7 plus a d4. Yay, 4.
Alright, so what's the D4? Is it piercing?
Yes.
All piercing. Alright, so that's 11. Okay, cool. You see it hit him in the back. However, it doesn't really stick in like it normally does. It just kind of like thunk. Yeah. It just doesn't have the effect that you thought it would.
Yep. Well, it is
Anything
a
else?
+1 weapon, if that matters.
True. Okay.
Yeah, that's all I do.
All right, cool. You just stay there.
Yep.
All right, Felix, you are up. You see Ploquat take a sword, like almost through the neck, like through that meaty section of her shoulder, just nice, nasty, rusty blade. What are you gonna do?
9.
Cure wounds. Tetanus shot.
Yeah, tetanus shot.
Tetanus.
You're not
Thank
gonna
you.
stop the bleeding first?
Boop.
Cure wounds stops the bleeding.
That's what it does.
This
Yep.
isn't Warhammer. Warhammer, you'd have to actually stop the bleeding to heal him.
Yeah, that's about all it does.
But yeah, you kind of like rub her shell, and your energy goes into her, and like it heals up a little bit. You gain 9 wounds, Ploquat.
Yay! I'm at
Alright.
17 now.
Is that your go, Felix?
Yeah, that's me.
All right, Ploquat, what you doing?
I'm gonna flail.
All right, that's bludgeoning, right? Yep. All right, cool.
Ooh. I'm glad you're not in front of me, Marcus.
That is a nat 1. All right, Carrie, I need you to roll me another just straight D20. Nat 20. Okay.
Oh.
Ooh.
Lucky. You whiff. The flail head kind of like whips around, almost catching you in the head. But you manage to just like you tuck your head into your shoulders as it kind of swings around. You almost hit yourself with your own flail.
Oh. That could have been the end of my turtle.
All right. Mortlock. He's starting to breathe a little heavy, and yeah, it's a little barrel. It is, 100%. He's like, he looks over at you, Jennifer, and goes, do you have any healing?
Do I?
As a sorcerer, no. However, do you have any like healing potions or anything? Well, I don't think we did any shopping for you before we started.
I don't think so.
I'll say you have 1 healing potion.
Okay. Can I give it to him?
On your turn, you can.
Okay.
So in the meantime, it'd be between his turn and your turn. It would be you like gating it out and getting it ready to give it to him.
Got it. I'm digging through my satchel.
Cool. In the meantime, he's gonna swing an attack at Vaz. Just 1 because he was busy. Dang, it's a 24 to hit. Again, whoa, catches him. Man, this is a sturdy dude. Alright. Vaz, he's like, it appears we have more company. He glances back. His eyes flare with that familiar glow. Shavia,
Yep.
I need you to roll me a wisdom saving throw, please.
Alright. That's not
That is a
Really?
10. Alright, as his gaze meets yours, again, that weird glowing vision thing, as your eyes lock, you instantly become frozen with fear. You are technically stunned until the end of your next turn.
good. Yay.
Vaz turns back to Mortlock and goes, well, there's one of them down. Have a dagger! And he tries to stab Mortlock but misses. Alright. Danafe, you reach through your pouch and your bags, wherever you left your healing potion, and you bring it out. Mortlock is like holding one hand of the dagger. He's got his great club blocking the other one. He goes, "Feed it to me." This is a classic D&D trope. Do you wish to give him? You'd use your action, but you can move up there and you can give him a healing potion.
Okay. How do I move it again?
All you do is you just click and drag your character. Oh wait, are you on your character sheet or in Talespire?
I have both up.
All right. So in Talespire, I'll just go ahead and move you up next to Mortlock, and
Okay.
then you can just say, "I'm going to give him a healing potion," or not. You know, you can drink it in front of him. Whatever, it's up to you. But on your character sheet, you can just mark it off. There should be a little check mark next to it that says it's used or not used. You can just click that if you want to, and just say you use it, and then that would give either you or him, what is it, 2d4 plus 2 hit points.
So I gave it to him.
You're gonna give it to him? All right, cool. Yeah, you go up, and while like these two are locked in combat, you're kind of like reach up over his shoulder and like pop the cork, put in his mouth, and he chugs it out of your hand. So go ahead and roll me 2d4 plus, I think it's 2d4 plus 4. Regular healing potion.
You said 2d4?
Yeah, 2d4 plus 4. So in, yeah, perfect. So 2d4 and then plus 4, so 7 hit points. You gave him 7 hit points back, which is what he was missing. He's not back to the full, but he's up to something. And he's like, I'll cover your expenses when we get out of here.
Damn right you will.
Let's see, that's you, Danafe. Omen, you are up. What are you going to be doing?
A little bit closer, but not too close. And then I will try to mind sliver the big brute again.
All right, that's an intelligence save. What's the DC again? 15? 13.
This will be the one that works because it was only 1 damage.
No, he rolled a natural 18.
Oh.
So yeah, like you keep trying to mind sliver this guy, but it's just not getting through that thick skull of his. Is there anything else you wish to do, or that you can do?
Only because I haven't. Okay. I will send, whoops, not me, Groon up there. And, have him do his poison spit attack at him.
All right. So his poison spit attack is a D20 plus your spellcasting modifier. What is your?
Yeah, that's not gonna hit.
All right. So you all see this
I
sort
don't think
of
it's gonna-
slightly translucent green little dragon flying through the air, and you hear it, and completely just like it dribbles down its chin and it like kind of wipes itself. You're guessing it hasn't done that very often.
No.
All right. So is that you, Omen?
Yeah, that's it.
Temple, you're up.
Alright, you said lightning didn't seem to do anything to him?
Didn't really seem to affect him.
Alright, well then I will try a firebolt. There's none of that gas in this room, right?
You don't sense any.
Alright, well we'll try it anyways.
It explodes and you all die.
Yay!
Yay!
14 to hit.
You go to hit, but he's locked in combat and kind of moving around, and your firebolt just whips by him just a little bit and hits the wall on the other side.
Okay.
And then you move up.
Yeah, then I'll move up, and I think that's it.
All right. Skeleton warriors. Skeleton warriors. All right, Ploquatch. This guy's like the chittering teeth, the weird red glow in his eyes. Yeah, he swings his nasty blade at you. What is your AC?
19.
Alright, you deflect the sword away. This guy here, he's actually going to step to the side, pulls out what appears to be a short bow, and tries to shoot you, Loquat. That is a 9. It just goes wide. Alright, Shavia, you are up. You are stunned. So at the end of this turn, since he's not focused on you, you will be unstunned.
Okay.
Okay, so you can act on your next go. Felix, you are up.
Ooh, let's whack him. How you doing, Carrie? Doing all right?
I'm at 17 out of 34.
Yeah, you're all right. Whack him.
You're alright until a nat 20.
12 to hit.
12 just misses. You
Oh,
kind of
that's
swing, and it's like its shield kind of brings it up. Clunk, bounces off the shield. Do you have any bonus actions or movement you wish to use?
Nope.
Alright,
We'll hang out.
Loquat, you are up. These skeletons seem to be giving you guys a little bit of difficulty.
Alright, I'm gonna flail him and not me.
Twenty-six
Nice
hits.
roll.
Right, you kind of like continuing the spin from your last fuck up. You bring it up and bring it down, and bam! Hits the top of this thing. You, with all the damage, invulnerable, collapse it into a pile of bone, just crumbles to the ground. Do you want to move or do you want to stay? It is dead.
I'll step in and see if there's anything left.
Okay, there's one left.
Alright. Well, now that I'm, I guess, in combat with them.
Alright, is that your go?
Yep.
Alright, Mortlock looks around. He sees, he doesn't see Shavia, but he sees like this weird little dragon. He sees this Warforged come out of nowhere. He looks a little confused, but he's continuing his fight with Vaz. Again, he takes a couple swings.
The band of misfits.
The weirdo group, man. You guys are fucking weird.
Thank you.
His first swing goes wide as Vaz kind of ducks under, but then he brings it up like uppercut style, catches him at the chin. Hits him pretty good. Vaz doesn't seem to be perturbed that he's starting to be outnumbered. He is going to take 2 swings at Mortlock. Alright, his first attack, like, he seems to feint with it, and as Mortlock moves to dodge out of the way, he comes up with his other hand and just gets him in the thigh, just stabs him in the leg. Glad you healed him, but he stays there. Danafe, you're watching this fight happen just inches from your body. Again, you see this. You know what a Warforged is. Well, your character would. I don't know if you know what it is. A Warforged is an ancient metallic being, basically a robot designed for various purposes. You saw it shoot lightning from its chest, and then it runs up to do something. You see this weird little translucent green dragon attempt to spit some type of acid at Vaz, but it just sort of dribbles out of its mouth as it kind of wipes it. What are you gonna do, Danafe?
Can I, let's see. Can I do my magic missiles again?
I think you can. Let me double check your sheet. You've done 1 casting so far. So that means you have 3 of those left. So you can cast
Okay,
3 more magic missiles if you want to, but only one at a time. So.
Heck yeah, I guess I'll use magic missiles.
All right, so you're just gonna point your staff at Vaz and pop, pop, pop. So go ahead and do 2 more of those. Each casting casts 3 magic missiles. 4
How?
again.
What the heck?
That is
Yeah.
awesome.
Beginner's luck.
Yeah,
all right.
yeah, we'll stick
Oh,
with that.
we need to keep it going.
You point your staff at Vaz and just shotgun your magic missiles at him. And just
My
dum, dum, dum.
missile!
And man, another 12 fucking damage. All right. That hurt. All right. Now he sees you there. He's like, oh, you're a casty type. Would you like to? Or if you move, he gets an attack of opportunity. Is there anything else you want to do or can do?
Oh, what'd you say? Before.
I don't think there's anything you can do. Bonus action, no.
Can I move back?
If you move, he gets an attack of opportunity on you because you're leaving his threat range.
Oh no, then I'm done.
If you're wanting to get away from him for your action, you can disengage, which is basically where you basically block anything that he might incoming attack and step backwards.
Yeah. If you had an action to do, it took you an action to cast a magic missile.
Yep. So next round, if you wanted to get away from him.
Okay, so yeah, that'll just be the end of my turn.
Perfect. All right, Omen, you are up.
I will just Ray of Frost the brute again.
All right. Go ahead and cast your Ray of Frost. 23 to hit. All right, yeah, you Ray of Frost. You do not hit Temple because you rolled good enough. It hits him in the back, and he's still like 3 damage. All right, cool. Damage is damage. It all adds up in the end, anyways. Anything else you wish to do, Omen?
Yeah, I'll have Grun try to spit at him one more time.
Bonus action spit. All right, cool.
Yep. 17.
17 hits. All right, so his spit attack is, I believe it's a D6, just a straight D6.
Yeah, it's a D6.
All right, cool. So 1 damage. All right. So total,
Yay.
hey, you know it's damage is damage. However, this seemed to have a little bit more effect than you thought it would. Is that you, Omen? We just to move or
Yeah.
stay there?
Nope, that's it.
All right, Temple, you're up.
All right, let's try the firebolt again. See if I can hit. 26 to hit for 4 damage.
26 hits. All right, yeah, you. How do you launch your cantrip? Is it like a finger gun?
Probably through my armor because I can use my armor as my spell focus.
Nice, cool. Yeah, that hits. Seems to be normal damage.
Yeah.
Then you move a little closer.
Yeah.
All right, cool. All right, Skeletal Warrior. That one is dead. So it is this guy. All right, Carrie, or Ploquat, sorry. It steps up and tries to swing at you.
I dodge because I totally can.
You don't dodge. It hits you with a 21.
No.
For 3 piercing damage.
Okay, that's not that bad.
No. But damage is damage, and he'll whittle you down and kill you dead. Shavia, you're up.
Yay! I will
You
fire
feel-
away.
Yeah, you feel the effects of whatever gaze that was. Kind of waft off you.
16 to hit.
All right, twang. Hits. Okay.
10 plus 1. Then 16 for 10.
Same thing. All right.
The favorite foe is only once per round.
I do believe so.
Yeah.
Again, like your bolts are hitting, but they don't seem to be penetrating like they normally do. Like they only go in just a little bit. It still does damage, but he seems to be resistant to it.
Okay.
All right. Would you like to move? Any?
No. I'll stay where I'm at.
Okay, cool. Felix, you are up.
If I move in, can I?
Now you can.
I probably better.
He'll have a little
probably
bit of
better.
cover. Oh,
I probably better just heal you, Carrie. What do you think?
Sure, because I am now at 14 out of 34.
The last one.
One crit and I can kill you.
The last one.
Alright.
11. Ooh, that's a good one.
Mm. That is a good one.
That is excellent. Thank you.
All right,
That's
Floquat.
Time to flail. But they didn't say it
Hey,
was going to be
at
well.
least it wasn't a 1, all right?
That's right.
Again, you swing and it just blocks it with the shield.
The skeleton's a little too agile.
You
for
can
me.
always action surge or save it.
Oh yeah, I forgot I have action surge. To the action.
Oh man, does that mean you had second wind too?
Yeah.
Maybe.
But she can only action surge or second wind. She can't do both.
I
Right.
can do both.
You hit for 13 damage. Alright. So you swing, it blocks, and it's like chitter, chitter, chitter at you. And then you're just like, oh yeah? Woo bam! Bring the flail back around and just remove its head. It crumbles into a pile of bones. Would you like to move? Would you like to know more?
I would like to know more.
You can move, or do a bonus action. Nope, you already did your bonus action, because that is your action surge.
That's right. So I don't see anything else in there, so I guess I'm good.
Yeah, you don't see anything else trying to kill you. You can move if you wish.
Sure. I'll head out here.
You can do your full movement if you want. Hang on, you're stuck on the pole. There you go.
There's around 30.
Close enough. Mortlock. He is going to take some swings. Ooh, man, brutal. Both of those miss. Woof, woof. Vaz. He's gonna dagger. Ooh, that's not good. Catches him like across the throat. Not quite like a deadly attack, but it's pretty close. He takes 9 damage. Vaz's second attack, however, catches him like right into the armpit with his dagger, just up in there. Mortlock is not looking good at all. Alright, Denafay. You see Mortlock, he looks over at you, he's bleeding out of his neck. You can see like the spray kind of a little bit, like you think Vaz might have hit close to an artery in his arm. He's pretty rough. What would you like to do?
Can I use my booming blade?
Booming blade. Let me double check what that does real quick. That is a cantrip. Booming blade. One round. Okay, so what that does is that sort of sets up your opponent. You cast Booming Blade and you smack them, and if you hit them, then they get the effects of Booming Blade. If they move at all, more than 5 feet, then they explode with damage. But if they don't move, then they just sort of stays there. Or you can do Magic Missile again and hit them 3 times.
Or you can.
I seem to have a
Or
lot
you
of
can
luck with it.
disengage and
Or you can
step
disengage.
away before he turns on you.
Just remember, you don't get paid if Mortlock dies.
Exactly. I guess I'll use my magic missiles again.
Cool. Melee magic missiles. So go ahead and click it 3 times. Oh. Man, you almost had like a freaking good streak going. But still pretty decent damage. 10 damage? Alright. Alright. Both Mortlock and Vaz now look really beat to fuck. Vaz has like, you see like puncture wounds on his body, large lumps from where Mortlock was clubbing him. You can tell the magical blunt damage that you were doing with your magic missiles. Some fire damage, frost damage. He's got bolts sticking out of his back. He's a little bit of acid burning on him. He's not exactly a happy camper at the moment. Omen, you are up.
I will cast Chromatic Orb at him.
Ooh, what are you gonna do?
I'm gonna do acid damage at him again.
All right. Oh wait, hang on a second. I forgot something. Danafe used a first level spell, 2 of them, so she gets a wild magic surge.
Ooh.
Let me just bring that up here. Go ahead and roll a d20 for me.
Okay.
Okay, your first one is a 2. Alright, roll again. 14. Oh shit, never mind. It's a percentile roll. Roll a 2 percentiles, my bad. I thought they were d20s.
How do I do that?
/ roll 1 d100.
/ roll 1 d100.
Yeah.
With a space between roll and
Yep.
1d100.
Yep. Okay.
The other way is on the top left. There's the little menu. There's a little dice symbol about second from the bottom, and you can hover over it and then just click the D100 option.
That also works as well.
That's the other way you can do it.
Oh. That?
Yeah. Yep, just like that.
Ooh, this should be entertaining.
Yeah.
What does that do?
Okay.
We're about to find out.
If you've spent any of your sorcery points, which I don't think you have yet, you would have regained them all back. Roll that D100 again.
Okay.
68. Alright. I like this table.
Right?
Alright, roll a D4. 4. Denefang, I need you to pick 4 creatures that you can see.
Like including Vaz?
Yeah, any creature you see. Vaz, the Warforged, the little translucent green dragon, Mortlock, yourself.
And I choose 4 of them?
Yep.
I guess myself, Vaz, Mortlock, and who's with us?
There is a Temple, the Warforged, and Groon,
Temple.
the Temple. Okay. I need to roll 2d10, please.
Me?
Yes.
In that same table, yeah, say if there's the 10, there's number of dice if you go over. Yeah, you
Yep.
got it.
2d10, 11. Alright, all 4 of you gain 11 wounds.
Ding.
Whoa.
Wait.
Like cap out at 34.
Is that me too?
No, just the 4 she picked.
Oh. That's fine.
So what did that do?
Alright, so that's wild magic. Weird shit happens when you cast spells, or has a chance to. The first one, you regained any sorcery points you would have spent, but you didn't, so that's kind of null and void. The second one, you could have either done damage or healed a certain number of people, which was the d4 roll. And you rolled healing, so that is picked 4 people for 2d10 hit points. That is just something that can potentially happen when you cast spells, because you're a wild magic sorcerer.
Okay.
So I have a chart that I have. It's loosely based on the one out of the compendium, just with some added flavor and things. So you would gain wounds, 11 wounds, if you, 11 hit points. You just gave Mortlock 11 wounds. Healed him up a bit.
Oops.
You also healed Vaz a little bit. Groon wasn't missing any. Temple, were you missing any wounds?
Yeah, I was missing 5.
Alright, you heal up to your maximum. Alright,
Okay, so I go back up to 20 hit points?
correct.
Cool.
Omen, did we finish your turn? Before I totally remembered something?
No, I just rolled to hit, and then you backtracked. So I rolled a 16. Yeah.
Cool. And you were hitting Vaz with Ray of Frost?
No,
the
with
chromatic
chromatic
orb,
orb,
that's right.
and acid damage.
Sweet. What was your damage on that?
12.
Oh, there it is. Alright, cool. Oh, 12. Ouch. Alright. Well, there goes the healing that he just got.
Good.
Oh, geez. Alright. You hurl your chromatic orb. In the air, it shifts, like, because it just sort of bounces between colors, and it turns green, and it hits him in the back, and it's that acid kind of explodes a little bit on his back. You see Vaz take a knee, and he's like, he uses his resistance to ignore half your damage. He would have died if he didn't have it. Alright, what are you going to do with Groon?
I don't have any more actions that I can take with Grun.
You're out of bonus actions? I thought you had a bonus action.
You said I can use him up to my proficiency bonus, which is twice, so I just use it twice.
Gotcha. Yeah, he did his thing. Okay.
But I will call him back to me.
Cool. Temple, you're up.
Let's just do a firebolt again.
Alright.
14 to hit.
14 does not hit. Your firebolt goes wide.
That's my turn.
That skeleton is dead. So, Shavia, we are back to you. Yeah, you just see the back of this guy's like he's missing a large chunk of his flesh that had just been melted by this acid. Like bits of his spine are poking out.
Nice.
He kind of stumbled to the ground for a moment, and then you just hear him like, just kind of growl and stand back up.
I'll add more pins to the pin cushion.
All right.
Oh, jeez.
Ow. Nat 20. So, 15. All right, and then.
Oh, and the D4 for that first one. So 12 plus 3 plus 2 plus another 2 because of crit.
Okay. Come on. Oh,
19.
so close. 2 bolts. Bam, bam. One of them gets him right in the spine, like it's sticking out of one of his vertebrae. Then the other one kind of close to that spot. He's looking rough, guys. Real rough. Felix, you're up.
All right. There's nothing else in the room over there, so
You
I
don't
guess
see any
we'll...
skellies moving about or anything like that.
I guess we'll book it. Book it. Wow. Wow.
Drop it and then move it again.
Yep, man.
I need to
Close
find out
enough.
magic quiver.
And why not? Let's dash. Woo! Oh, actually, before I do that, can I see the battle going on up in here?
You can see the battle.
Woolsies, what's the range? Hang on 2 seconds.
I think Sacred Flame is 60 feet.
60 feet? How far am I?
You're like 46.
Find out. Boop. Oh, that's close enough. We're doing it.
Sacred Flame?
They're flame!
All right.
Cast it. Hang on.
There was a fire fight!
Yeah! DC 15 deck save.
Deck
Forget
save,
to
DC.
announce where the flaming fist.
I served the flaming fit.
All right. He is not resistant
baby,
to
come on.
radiant magic. Oh. Oh wait, he gets advantage. Still nothing. God damn. All right, cool. He had 1 hit point left, and you run up there. You cast Sacred Flame, and like
You pulled a Lewis.
yeah, you remember yours is a little different. Like you see a little like a little moon appears above him, and like light kind of goes down upon him. There's like a little shooting star kind of crosses the moon. It's all maybe 6 inches altogether, but that little beam of light hits him, and he's just like kind of like just falls backwards into the water, and he's now just sort of like floating there. Well,
I'm gonna collect some crossbow bolts.
that was fantastic. But yeah, you go through. The nat 20 you got is shattered, and it's stuck in
Right.
his vertebrae, so you can't get that one back. But the rest are fine. All right, let's go into exploration mode. However, it's 11:53. So let's do a little bit more, and then we will call it for the night. So if y'all want to move in here, that'd be great. All right, you all see a human male. He's got like this iron-banded great club. He's just cut to fuck. Like he's kind of like bleeding out of like under his arm, out of his neck, other various places, his leg, his stomach. This dude took a beating. Standing next to him, you see what you all recognize as a drow. At this point, Danafe, what are you going to do to help Mortlock in his current situation?
What can I do?
Well, let me double check your sheet. I don't think you can do much. Do you have medicine trained? I don't think so.
I'm saying, no, I don't think so.
No, you only have 2. All right. All right. So he's kind of like, he's not bleeding out, but he's like, you could tell that he's been bleeding. That heal that you gave him with your wild magic surge kind of sealed him up a little bit. He's definitely lost a lot of hit points, but he seems to still be sort of kicking around. And Mortlock looks at you all and is like, "Ah, well, I'm glad you're not all with these crazy cultists. I just came down here to parley with them about a few things, and they attacked us." He looks over at Danafe, and almost in that sort of like convincing, like, yeah, that's what we did, right? Yeah. But you two know what's going on, but they don't. Anyways, he's like, "I'm glad you came when you did. Well, all right. I don't see any more of them blasted cultists. I'm Mortlock Van Thamper. And this is my associate, Danafe. We were here from my families to parley about the kidnapping of my brother. We were going to see if we can pay these individuals to get him back." And he's like breathing kind of heavy. What do you guys want to do?
Would your brother happen to be Clem?
And he's like, no, his name is Emric. You haven't seen him, have you?
What did that one gal call that other guy?
Effanax.
Fnax. Okay, so no, that was not him.
Did you catch her name when I said it?
Yeah, hang on, I have it written down. It. No, actually, I don't think you did.
It was Vendetta Cress.
Yeah, I missed that one.
Oh, no worries, just go ahead and type
I
it.
don't think he said it.
Yeah, I don't think you said it.
Oh, I might have had my mic off when I was coughing when I said it. That happens. Anyways, that's her name. Anyway, yeah, she's like, "Oh, well, I don't know these individuals, but I'm still looking for our caravan packages." Danafe, at this point, you see this rather eclectic entourage of individuals come out of this tunnel. But they all seem to be not these cultists. Like, they're not even dressed anywhere near what these people were looking like. It is the most random group of people you've probably seen in a very long time. But they seem rather adept at murder hoboing things. But as you are kind of standing there in your drow form, Mortlock's like, "Well, if you don't mind, I'm going to take a moment to rest." And he's breathing heavy, and he goes, "I don't think there's any more of them, but I haven't quite checked all of them everywhere. Damn bastard. All they had to do was tell me where my brother was, and they would have gotten the gold. People these days." He sits down cross-legged, kind of sets his great club next to him. You see him kind of reach into a pouch, and he pulls out what looks like a ration, and he starts munching on some rations. Yeah. What's the rest of you want to do, including you, Danafe? At this point in the game, you can introduce yourself to the party, and kind of roll from there if you want.
I'd like to search the body of that giant brute dude.
All right. You're gonna rifle through his pockets. Awesome. While Shafia's doing that, what's everyone else doing?
I assume we're short resting.
You guys can short rest at this time.
Probably spend one spell and heal the one dude. I can't remember his name.
Mortlock?
Yeah.
Alright. With a short rest, you can regain some hit dice.
Whoa.
if you need it.
So he gets 12 hit points.
Nice.
The fuck did I roll? I rolled a 7. Jeez.
I will cast
12
my channel divinity.
Okay.
Divinity to give everybody their 6 temp hit point boost.
Yay.
Alright. Everyone gains 6 temporary hit points. Danafe, on your character sheet, underneath your hit points, you will see a section that is for temporary hit points.
Yes.
You just put 6 in there.
Oh,
So
hang on, it's a d6. Hang on.
oh, a d6. So you have to roll for it? I thought you just got 6.
Yeah, no, it's a set amount. Hang on, let me find
Gotcha.
it.
Alright, hang on a minute. We'll let let Felix do his thing.
Sanctuary.
But that's where whatever he rolls, that is where you would what you would put in your temporary hit points. So it's just
Nice.
it's a hit point boost, meaning that if you take damage again while this is in effect, you remove it from your temporary hit points first, and then your hit point. Yeah, 6. Look at that. And then your so you technically have 26 hit points now instead of 20.
Sweet.
Yeah. All right. Danafe, being who you are, and there seems to be no more cultists, but Mortlock, you haven't gotten him out of this place yet. However, he looks up at you, and Mortlock, he goes, while you guys are kind of resting, he's like, well, you did very well today, Danafe. I'm glad you were here. If I didn't have you in your group, I might have ended up like one of them poor sods. And he points to one of the floating corpses in the water, and he reaches into his inner coat pocket and tosses you a small coin pouch that has 20 gold in it.
Sweet.
And he goes, "I'll get you the rest once we get out of here." And then he looks to the rest of you and goes, "So, if you don't mind me asking, what you all doing down here?"
We've been subcontracted out to clear out the cultists. They seem to be causing trouble.
Ah. Well, if you've made it this far in, I could assume you've done quite well then.
Just about done with this leg of it.
He goes, "There ain't much more beyond this point. You got a room to the right," and he kind of points over. You see some stairs kind of go up into like a dark corner, and he's like, "And you got one little pathway off to the left there. Haven't been that way yet, so I'm not sure what's there, but no one's come, so I'm assuming it's empty."
Yeah. And then we've got an additional, at least one more door, if not 2, that I assume leads entire branches just like this one.
Potentially.
So there's still a bit.
All right, you can tell like the cultists that are down here, and then the bodyguards that are down here. Like the cultists all have like sort of similar regalia, and you see 3 other individuals who are like face down, floating in the water. Mortlock kind of points to him and he goes, "Well, if you get me out of here alive, you can have these 3 lots coin."
You can travel with the rest of us just like everybody else. As soon as we clear these rooms, we can get you back to the surface.
Ah, excellent. You see him, he's still like munching on this ration, like jerky and cheese. But his spirits seem to be in decent an amount. You know, he seems to be up a beat a bit. He lived and Vaz died, so good for that. So what we're gonna do here, it's just after 12. We're gonna go and call it for the night. Yay, we got Danafe in finally. Super stoked.
Welcome. Yeah.
And then when we continue on, you guys will be as a full group, which would be great. So let's dish out some experience points. Righty. Let me get my calculator here. My brain doesn't work well at night. Okay, so that would be that. Alright, so skeletons. one of these guys. There was this guy. Ooh, dang, he's worth some XP. There was the rescue.
$570 XP. Perfect.
Only. Come on, keep going.
Hang on, hang on. Alright, there was that. You guys did that. What is... Close enough, we'll make it an even that. So now that there's 6 of you, I'll divide the XP by 6. That's 500 XP for everybody.
Damn, that was close.
Because we're 570 from leveling.
Just 70 points from leveling.
Yeah.
Yeah, you guys can have
Player
it.
bonus.
I'll give you a new player bonus. There we go.
There you go.
Are we free to level?
Yeah, go right ahead, level up. I think you guys are 4 now.
Yep.
Cool. So
How
go
do we
ahead and
do that?
level up. All right. So when you enter in your experience points, what's the number, guys? What's the total number?
2,700.
All right. So on your character sheet, you'll see up where your name is. You have Dark Elf, Drow, Chaotic Evil, and then you have your experience points. It should be 1750 at the moment.
No, that's after I added.
Okay, Whale. Who said what's the total? 27 something?
2,700.
2,700. So we'll just go ahead and give you 2,700. Whoop.
Sweet.
I am a generous god. No. Then go ahead and click on the character master level up, the little red blinky icon next to Wild Magic Sorcerer. It'll take you to the experience leveling section. You just go through the stuff. You roll for hit points. If you gain anything, or you have to pick anything, then you would pick those things. I don't want to click on it because it might fuck everything over. Omen, 4 hit points. Nice. Temple, 2 hit points.
I need assistance picking a feat because there's too many and I don't know any of them.
You want to pick a feat?
Yes.
Well, what are you going for with your character? And that'll help narrow things down. Do you want to be like, yes, I know that. Shavia picked sharpshooter. Nice.
Yeah. How the hell do you add that to your rolls?
Marcus, how did you add
Play
those
with
to
it.
your roll last time?
What are you talking about?
Sharpshooter, the feat.
Oh,
You have to like edit everything.
no, it gave a global option.
attack.
Yeah,
Nice.
so you just check the boxes that you need to, and it automatically adds it. It's super nice.
All right, I'm just gonna try this out.
All right. Do it.
Yeah, they're really nice.
Did that work? Yes, it
And
did.
you have to make sure you mark both the -5 and the +10 to damage.
Okay.
Otherwise, it doesn't do, and it doesn't do the math for the -5. It just tells you, oh, -5, which is not helpful, but helpful enough.
Gotcha.
Yep. And when you're done, just hit apply, and it should build your character, and you'll be all level 4. Man, Mortlock almost died. He had 3 hit points before you guys got heals.
What the f? What did that just do? Why is that
No
only
idea.
a strength?
Check the damage area. You should be able to click on strength and go to dex.
Dex. Yeah, it has Dex marked. What the hell? I'll have to play with this. Oh, there it is. Okay.
All right, Jacqueline, how you doing on your level up? You getting it figured out?
I think so. Um.
All right. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and end the stream, and then we'll just go ahead and play around later.
So where? Oh, apply changes. There we go.
If I remember how to do it. Oh, there it is. All right.